I'm Jay Hoodie.
I'm
Wait. I'm out. Start over.
Do we have to do that again?
Alright.
All right.
I'm Jay Hoodie.
And I'm Drunk Dane.
We are
No Chaser. What you got on tonight, Jay Hoodie? And I'm just gonna tell you, have you ever just looked at something and been like, this gonna be good?
Yeah, there's no way this could be
This
bad.
is no way this could be bad. I got the big board sitting right here. So what we got on tonight, Jay?
We have a gift from a patron, Rob S.
Rob S. Always on the lookout on his travels.
Dropped this ball off. I guess he was working up near the distillery, so he stopped by and got us a bottle.
Nice.
It's Weldon Mills, the all malt.
All malt. So you had me right there.
It's made in Weldon, North Carolina. It's actually the only bourbon in America distilled with corn, barley, and wheat.
Nice.
It's $113 a bottle. Say again.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob. It's 110 proof.
Nice.
Y'all know how this works. We'll do it on the rocks. We'll do it neat. We'll shoot it. Got some new.
What we got here?
Bob S. went to Kansas City a few weeks ago.
Hooked us up again. Another good patron.
Another shot glass.
I tell you
set.
what, we've been getting some good stuff from our Patreon.
Yeah, we do.
We do. I'm just going to go on and dive right into this with the packaging because this is immaculate, right? So, okay, first things first. This sticker right here. The way I don't know if y'all can see that. The way the willow, or whatever it is, Weldon Mills sticks out. It's almost like it's embroidered into the bottle, which is awesome. And then the same thing with the all malt on the back, on the thing. And then the dog tag. And it says 2022 Weldon Mills. And that's just a nice little touch. And then also, like we always say, good alcohol.
That's cool.
Comes with a cork.
This is also...
it's numbered, too. It's numbered.
Yeah. You get the batch number and the bottle number. This is bottle 304 out of batch number 10.
And it is 110.1 proof.
So, we'll rate
yeah,
we'll rate this 1 through 5. 5 being put it on the big board, 1 being don't drink this again.
If this is a 1, this is the biggest farce in the history of farces.
I agree.
This has got to be good. Pour it up, Jay Hoodie. So it's been getting a little hot here. Woo! In North Carolina for sure. Hope y'all are doing well where you're at. And I'm not even worried about this holding its own on the rocks. This is definitely going to hold its own on the rocks. For sure. Had a good supper club tonight.
Yeah, Japanese.
Yep. Some of that hibachi.
Shout out Miyako's.
And this is a local. This is right here in North Carolina.
This is a North Carolina distillery, yes.
So you can't get this.
I'm sure you can find it in some liquor stores in North Carolina. But
probably not out of state.
Probably not.
Probably not. All right. Yeah, it smells good. Definitely. I'm ready to dive into this. I've been looking forward to this all night. And again, if I had to rate this on packaging, it would be number 1 on the big board. Because this is the best packaging I've ever seen for a local, especially. It's even better than the Ava Gardner packaging.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
and if you look at us in this video, we do endorse Charlotte FC.
We do. Yes, we do.
All
right. Here we go. On the rocks. Got to hold its own on the rocks, right?
It smells beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And it does.
Oh my God.
And you definitely get a different taste off of that than you do your standard. What was the 3 things in here?
Barley, corn, wheat.
Yeah. You get a little bit of fruity, you get a little bit of dark, you get a little bit of a neutral in there. I don't know what it is, but
it's got a sweet backing.
It's got a sweet backing. That's what I'm saying. You get that fruity in there.
Surprisingly, not a lot of burn for 100 proof. But I mean,
110 proof.
110 proof, excuse me. But I mean, the rocks kill Well, there'll be some burn on these.
Yeah, there'll definitely be some burn on those.
Rocks kills the burn, so. But that is amazing.
That is good. 110.1 proof. You gotta be careful with this here.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna shoot this off.
You ain't gonna sit around all night
This is
through a 2.5 hour ball game and drink this. You better get you a shot of this and drink you a couple beers.
This is sipping bourbon.
The sophisticated man's bourbon.
Why we had it?
Because it was gifted to us by a sophisticated man.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Let's go one more here. Gotta be a little careful with it though.
This is one that definitely gets you.
Definitely gotta be a little careful. Now I like it on the rocks, and I definitely get more of that back end off of it. But it's really dark. You know what I mean? It's darker than. Okay, so I got a pint of E-Dub sitting here. I mean, just look. The difference is just, and I know that's because of the quality. But to me, even for higher quality stuff that we've had, this is really dark.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it has anything to do with all three.
All three of the ingredients.
The malt ingredients: malt, the barley, malt, the corn, malt.
Got a beautiful thing going on.
I bet the mash smells amazing when they're making this, with all three in there.
Absolutely, yeah, that's great.
But
it is. It's dark, so it's you know, whiskey, bourbons, liquors aren't heavy on the stomach, but this kind of feels like if you were drinking a Guinness beer.
Yeah.
It feels heavier.
It definitely has a lot of substance to it.
It got substance. That's the word I'm looking for. That's why I keep you around that education. Got to give it a little substance.
Yeah, poor fella. All right,
move on to the neat pour, which is my favorite way to drink. See what it do. Still no burn. That's excellent. Listen, bro. To not have
it has a little bit on the back.
But it's subtle.
But to be 100, almost 111 proof, that's not as much burn as you would think.
No, not at all. I still get all three of the flavors. You can distinctly taste.
I'm gonna tell you what, the rocks didn't. You know how a lot of times you'll put it on the rocks and it changes the flavor palette a little.
Yeah, all the time.
But it doesn't with this.
No, it holds its own.
It's the same taste, just room temperature.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way you can tell there's three distinct things going on in it.
Yeah, and you can tell it as you swallow.
Yeah, I mean,
you get one at the beginning, one about midway through, and one on, and it's sweet on the back end.
Definitely do. Let's go again. Dive one more. Yeah, same thing. I mean, you get all three. I mean, that's excellent. I mean, that is what, you know.
Make you warm.
Yes, and
come out the shirt.
Now, to me, this is, you know, we go back to some of the stuff on the big board. It might can stand a little watering down here and there.
Yeah, the melting of the rocks actually makes that better.
Yeah, see, and we're not moving on yet. But we move on to the shooter. I don't think I'm gonna like the shooter on this.
I don't think I am.
This
either.
is really good right here, and I
don't normally say that.
Yeah, you know. No, I don't think you. This is not.
I don't
a shooter.
think.
This is a sipping.
I don't think this is shooting bourbon. I think this is sipping bourbon.
This is Whiskey Wednesday sipping bourbon. Right?
Yeah, this is put you about a 2-ounce pour in a glass and make it last.
Yes, sir. There's one more here.
You behind?
I know, but I'm just enjoying it. Plus, I wanted to tell the good people about something that happened the other day. Now, mind you, Podunk Lombard done got a Starbucks. Now, and you think for a county that's the poorest in the state, that's one of the poorest states in the country, people wouldn't have $7 for a.
Poor people want their $8 coffee.
They want their $8 coffee too.
Yeah.
They want their, but you know what they say, poor people make poor people decisions.
Yeah.
So the line at Starbucks has been freaking crazy, and I can get my 99-cent Dunkin' over there with my refill cup. But anyway, the line's been crazy. So
I drink Red Bull.
I think it was Supper Club the other week. Then you come pick me up,
Yeah.
come pick me up, and
No, it's when we were taking your lawnmowers.
oh, it's taking the lawnmowers. Yeah, I had to get some repairs done on my lawnmowers, and so Jay Hoodie's wife calls him, and she wants him to go by Starbucks because evidently the line was too long for her to sit in.
Yeah, but not too long.
So
for me to
y'all
sit.
go do it.
Pretty much.
So anyway, he says, "You mind if we go by Starbucks?"
I do it for the wife, though.
I was like, "Whatever, I don't care." You know what I mean?
I love you, wife.
So we pulling up into Starbucks, all ball slide and everything. You got you got a Toyota Prius, you got a Tesla, and then we pulling up in this big Dodge Ram pickup truck.
Hardy Blair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I swear, because
There it is.
it on there already? Yeah. So, and here goes now. I want y'all to see this. How Jay Hood does now. We pull up. We finally get to the little thing there, and he holds his phone out like this right here, and he goes, "I want the Venti Dragon drink. Add sweet cold foam." I'm sitting over there in the side already laughing. And the woman goes, "You want what?" He said, "I want the Venti Dragon drink, add sweet cold foam." And she said, "You want the Venti Dragon drink?" And he said, "Yeah, and add sweet cold foam." And I thought to myself, everybody is sitting in this line looking at us like, his wife sent him up here.
Yeah.
His wife sent him up here.
This big red neck up here ordering Starbucks.
And don't even matter anyway, because all we do is bring it home and she puts Tito's vodka in it. So, I mean, that costs $7-8, by the way.
If
Don't send your husband to the...
If you like Starbucks, get the whatever the hell that is and put Tito's in.
She called him first. And tried to tell him what to order. And he said, "No, you're going to text that to me."
Yeah. I'll never remember that.
You're going to text that
I'll
to me.
have you something all jacked up.
That woman, because when she repeated it back, she didn't say the cold foam. What they said, and the sweet cold foam. If I bring that thing without no cold foam,
Yeah, I'll be back up here in a minute. I don't want to come back.
I'm going to drive 17 miles back up here to the daggum Starbucks. Blows my mind. But anyway.
Hey, things you do for love.
Things you do for love.
Things you do for love.
I just thought it was funny because, I'd have never got that right.
Well, that's why
if my girlfriend, if she could have
why-
texted it to me, I'd have got it wrong.
Well, that's why I made her text it to me, so I brought her back what she wanted, not what I thought she said.
Finish off this here. Boy, that's good. Yeah. So that's what I got. I thought it was hilarious. And it ain't even a drunk story.
No, I was sober.
We were sober. Well, was
Well,
I sober? I don't remember.
ish.
Ish.
Yes.
Anyway, here we go. The shooter.
Before we
I
do-
don't think. Oh, go ahead.
Before we do this, I got to talk about our Saturday night this past Saturday.
Okay, go for it.
Saturday nights used to be here during the
I
summer
love this
on
bar.
the back porch. Now my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law have built a bar by their pool, and we christened it last Saturday night.
Boy, did we.
Um,
I was like Norm at Cheers.
it was great. It was great.
Plop my butt down at the bar.
I tended at the bar,
You did a great job, too.
and I believe I got everybody drunk.
You put one boy to bed.
I put two of them to bed.
Put two of them to bed.
I put two of them to bed.
Nice.
But yeah, Saturday nights now during the summer will be at Terry Wayne's.
Yeah. It was fun. It was good times. I
Yeah.
love that bar.
Yeah, so if you're watching, we'll come to Terry Wayne Saturday.
No, we'll just do an episode over there.
At the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the bar.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, ready to do these shooters?
Red Duty Shooters. Now, here at No Chaser, we don't believe in chasers, but I got a feeling
If you're chasing with beer, it don't count though.
I ain't chasing with beer. I got Diet Mountain Dew.
Or if you're chasing with Dragonberry Tito's, that probably don't count either.
Once again, thank you, Rob S. Thank you, Bobby S. Thank you to everybody that contributes, watches for whatever reason.
Yeah, I'm not real sure why, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate
and
everything.
If you're viewing this and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, like button.
Yeah, we should probably tell people to do that more often.
Yeah,
we don't even tell people to do that. It's like, we don't even
YouTube
care.
has an algorithm. The more likes the video has, the more it'll suggest it to people.
Yeah. So well, so when people look up somebody that does this actually for a living, they'll look at these two.
Look at these
idiots and be like,
hey,
I'm gonna watch that video because they look.
What are these two fat boys doing?
Anyway, shooter, here we go. And then we got to give it a rating. And it's going to be good for me. I'm going to tell you right now. It ain't a question of the number. It's a question of the where. And here's the thing. And before we do this, because I meant to point this out earlier. I know it seems like lately stuff's getting better ratings.
But we're drinking better liquor.
But we're drinking better stuff because of our good
our first video was Old Smoky Peach Whiskey.
But I've been drinking for 30 years and I didn't even know they labeled bottles by the number.
Yeah, if it's barrel proof,
yeah,
they list the
I
barrel
just thought
number.
you went to the liquor store and bought a bottle of liquor. Come to find out,
He's still learning.
They're specialty
Well,
stuff.
we're a lot more sophisticated than we used to be.
Right. Let's hit this and rate this thing because we got to talk about it a little bit.
Oh, it hits.
It burns on the shooter.
You can tell that's
It burns on the shooter.
you can tell that's 110 proof on the shooter.
And it's tough on the back end on the shooter, y'all.
That is not shooting.
No doubt about it. That's sipping bourbon.
Ooh.
Diet Mountain Dew. That is sipping bourbon.
Corona.
For sure. Not that I wouldn't shoot it.
You won't shoot it long.
Woo, 110 proof. It's hot out here.
Hot.
It is hot out here.
I take the shirt off because YouTube banned me.
Let's talk about it a little bit. What you got?
Let's just be honest. This is a 5.
It's 5.
Across the board.
Let's just go on and get that out of the way.
Now, most of the time, this is how I want it. And this is usually my least favorite. But with this is my favorite. This on the rocks, it mellows it out just a tad. Where it's not killing you on the back end. And you could come home, pour your 2 ounce pour of that, sit down, decompress from the day, and you're good to go.
Right.
So, I mean,
5 for you all across the board.
5 for me all the way across.
5 all across the board. So I'm gonna let you take a look at the big board.
And I know where I
think
put
about
it.
where you're going, and
I already know where I put it.
We'll save this. We'll save it. I'm gonna give my thoughts, then we'll save it and come back to where we're gonna put it.
Okay.
Because like he said, let's just go on and get this out of the way. It's 5. No
doubt.
question about it.
No doubt.
I like the 3 different notes you get from it.
And I'm shocked that it's the only bourbon in America made in a distillery that uses all 3.
I'm even more shocked that they followed through on what they said, because you get the 3.
Oh yeah.
It's one thing to say it. It's one thing to say we used all these 3. It's another thing to deliver in the drink. Here delivers all 3. You get the sweet on the back end, that kind of burgundy in the middle,
right,
and then that little, I say caramel.
Yeah, it's a
sweetish on the front.
Yeah,
you get all 3 flavor notes in the rocks and the neat pour. Now on the shooter,
all you get is burn.
All you get is 110.
It's 110
good
bourbon. It's 110 on the shooter.
It's good, but that's what you get. So for me, it's a 5. Now, where it goes is the question.
I know where it goes.
And I will say this. This is one of these, let's say we're going to the Saturday night party. I start out on the rocks and end up
on the neat,
sipping it at 2 o'clock in the morning, blitzed out of my mind.
No.
Trying to figure out.
No. You know our crowd.
Yeah.
You might start off with a pour of that, but at 2 a.m. when everybody's trashed, you're going to shoot that.
Shoot it, yeah.
You're going to shoot that.
Yeah, because you're going to pull it out from under the bar and say, hey, dang.
No, I'm not. I'm probably not even taking that one.
I would. I would.
Just being honest.
It's a 5 for me. It's number 1 on the big board. I'm putting this above everything else. This is number 1 for me because It's the first thing I've ever drank that freaking did what it said it was going to do. It gives me 3 flavor notes. I hear all these whiskeys out here talking about, or bourbons, or whatever, it don't even matter what alcohol is. We got 73 flavor notes, 45 flavor notes.
And you get...
No, we got 3, and I got all 3 of them, baby. And that's number 1 for me.
And I'm wondering what the split's on that. I know it has to be 51% corn to be considered bourbon. So I wonder how the other 49 is split. I wonder if it's even between barley and yeah.
Where does it go for you?
It's 1.
Number 1.
I mean, it's
number 1. Now, well, then we got another decision to make. Then it's going to extend this video a minute. What comes off?
Well, Blue Shark is 10. So if everything falls 1, Blue Shark's off the board.
I would vote Jägermeister off, but because I understand why it's there, we're going to leave Jägermeister at 10. Drop Blue Shark Vodka off. Sorry, Blue Shark Vodka.
Nothing against
you. Need to come out with a new.
Nothing against your vodka. It's just that by this list you can tell we are whiskey and bourbon.
We are whiskey and bourbon people, and I'm trying to get it in there, make sure I let y'all see it. The new number 1, the champion. Weldon Mills.
Weldon Mills All Malt.
I love it.
If you can find it at your liquor store,
buy it.
If you are near the distillery,
this is for you and your buddies.
It's $113, but it's $113 well worth it.
Yeah, and this is for you and your buddy.
Yeah.
This is for
me. I'm not sharing it.
Especially, okay. No, you gonna share it with me. I'll tell Rob S. Let's go to Backport Short, see what we can find nasty to do.
Yeah.
DJ Hoodie.
Hey, Draw Dane.
And we are.
No chaser.
No chaser.